As the Israeli military operation in the Jenin refugee camp stretched into its fourth day, a large number of Palestinian families began to evacuate from their homes, heeding warnings from Israeli soldiers and incoming drones. Now, according to the Palestinian Health Ministry, since the assault, which began on the 21st of January, at least 12 Palestinians have been killed and more than 40 have been injured. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu said the objective of the operation, which is dubbed as Iron Wall, was to eradicate terrorism, quote-unquote, in the area. Meanwhile, Israeli government spokesperson David Mencer denied all the allegations that evacuation orders have been issued for people to leave Jenin in the northern West Bank.
There have been no evacuation orders for the people of Jenin. People that live in Jenin not connected with terrorism are free to leave, to get away from our action, but there has been no evacuation orders whatsoever. That is unfortunately fake news, probably being spread by supporters of Hamas.
Furthermore, on the first phase of the Israel-Hamas ceasefire agreement, Hamas officials have said that the group will soon provide Israel with the names of the next 4 hostages scheduled for release. The second hostage prisoner exchange is set to take place on Saturday afternoon, when Hamas is expected to release 4 more women, including both soldiers and civilians. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump announced that the Gaza hostage ceasefire deal he helped finalize should hold. According to the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, a total of 653 aid trucks entered the Gaza Strip on the 5th day of a ceasefire between the two sides, Israel and Hamas. The UN reported that large volumes of humanitarian aid continues to enter Gaza through various crossings, including the Erez and Zikim in the north, as well as the Kerem Shalom crossing in the south. And on the other hand, Yemen's Houthi rebels have accused US of designating them as a terrorist group due to their support for the Palestinian people. This accusation comes after US President Trump signed an executive order officially labeling the Houthis as a foreign terrorist organization. This designation reverses a previous decision by the former US President Joe Biden, who had lifted the terrorist label back in 2021 from the Houthis. Meanwhile, reports said Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu requested an extension of 30 days from the US to complete the withdrawal of Israeli troops from southern Lebanon. Now, this comes at a time when Israel is just 2 days away from the 60-day deadline set by the ceasefire agreement with Hezbollah, which requires Israeli forces to withdraw fully from southern Lebanon by the 26th of January. Hezbollah has firmly stated that any failure by Israel to meet this deadline will not be tolerated and has urged the Lebanese government to take action if Israel attempts to delay its withdrawal.